Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss and break down the teaser trailer for The Witcher Sirens of the Deep. But before that, remember to like the video, helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe, and yada yada yada, let's get to it. The teaser for The Witcher Sirens of the Deep came out a few days ago during Netflix's Geeked Week. We really don't get too much info from the teaser, but I'll go over the key moments and some of the info that came out surrounding the animated movie. The synopsis for it reads as follows. Geralt of Rivia, a mutated monster hunter, is hired to investigate a series of attacks in a seaside village and finds himself drawn into a centuries-old conflict between humans and merpeople. He must count on friends, old and new, to solve the mystery before the hostilities between the two kingdoms escalate into an all-out war. The story takes place in Season 1 between Episode 5 and 6, so Geralt would have met Yennefer by this point, but not Ciri. And it is based on the short story, A Little Sacrifice, which is in the second book, The Sword of Destiny. To me, this looks pretty faithful from what I remember of the short story. They're adding the Warring Kingdoms part in this, I suppose, to make it a bit more exciting. The short story really only had one action scene in it. It was more about love and the little sacrifices you make for it. Hence the title of the short story, A Little Sacrifice. I expect all that stuff to still be in this animated movie since there really is no reason why it shouldn't be. This won't affect Season 4 at all really, so it's kind of like a one-off, so I'm hoping for it to be faithful to what was in the books, but I don't mind them adding stuff either. Like some other short stories we have seen in The Witcher, it is a riff on a classic folktale, The Little Mermaid. It will be a more grown-up version of it, I suppose. It is like what we saw with Nivellen in Season 2 of The Witcher, which was a more grown-up version of Beauty and the Beast. So the first big thing is who is voicing Geralt. It is not Henry Cavill or Liam Hemsworth, it is actually Doug Cockle, who voices Geralt in the video games, which is very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to seeing his performance, and glad people who haven't played the games will get to see it too. Yennefer and Jaskier will be voiced by their live-action counterparts, so we aren't just going to get a Witcher 3 reunion, which is kind of a bummer, but what can you do? We also see a new character here. This is Essie Davin. She is also a bard like Jaskier. The two have known each other for a long time. Jaskier looks at her like a little sister. She will be joining Jaskier and Geralt on this little adventure. We should be getting some banger songs from this story as well, which I am looking forward to immensely. In the short story, Yennefer is not present for it. We do see her in the trailer though, so I would guess this is either a flashback or a dream sequence Geralt is having. In the trailer, we do see a lot of fight sequences. The first one we see is Geralt fighting a Vodniano? I know I'm not pronouncing that right, I'm not even going to try. But they are fish people who are an intelligent race that live at the bottom of the sea. Geralt asks who sent them, so clearly somebody is out to stop Geralt from interfering. Is it the sirens we see in the trailer, or perhaps the humans? I guess we'll find out. We get our first look at the sirens here. I believe we see their king here, and he says that they have had peace for too many tides to have it end now. So clearly something has happened with the humans that has brought them back into fighting one another. In a different teaser, we hear Geralt say this about humans.
The humans aren't looking for truth. It's no longer about sustenance, it's about greed.
So it seems that the humans have broken the treaty with the Mer people for profit. They could be fishing, searching for pearls, or just bringing their boats through the Mer people's territory, which is causing this conflict. In the next shot, we see Geralt using the sign Ard on a boat. Ard is a simple spell also known as signs that all Witchers can cast. Ard is a telekinetic thrust that can send opponents backwards. It seems that the fish people are attacking this boat during this sequence, but Geralt aims Ard at a human. So the only reason I could see Geralt doing this is that in this story, the humans are the bad people. The fish people are just protecting their home. So Geralt knocks the guy out so maybe he can try and reason with the fish people. Because they are intelligent, so maybe they can find some common ground. In the next shot, we see Geralt fighting another one of those fish people. We see that his eyes are black and the veins are pulsating around them. So Geralt took a potion here which increases a Witcher's abilities, so these creatures must be quite formidable if he had to take a potion to fight one. We also see Geralt fight one under the sea, which is not good for Geralt for obvious reasons. And that is the end of the teaser, and we find out that we have to wait over a year for this, which is very disappointing, but what can you do? To me, it looks very good, and I'm actually excited about this, which I can't believe I'm saying after everything that has happened. But I think I'm ready to love again. Also, I think it's quite telling that they're getting Doug Cockle to voice Geralt in this, because I think it makes more sense for Liam to voice the character since he is now the actor for him. I mean, Yen and Jaskier are voicing their animated characters, and for Netflix to make this story, which is a fan favorite, and they actually look like they're going to be pretty faithful to the source material. To me, this move is them trying to win some fans back. But is it a little too late? Time will tell. What did you think of the teaser? Leave it down in the comments below. And if you want more Witcher content, please subscribe and like the video. Also, check out the Twitter link in the description below. And as always, have an awesome day.